Hi all, welcome to the workshop. Remember this part we did in issue 2? We're now finally fitting it to the vehicle in issue 92 of Eaglemoss's Build the Delorean. Right, so issue 92. Now, we had this part, I think we completed it in we got it first of all in issue 1, completed it in issue 2. This is the final point where we're going to actually be fitting it to the vehicle. So we'll put that to one side for a minute and have a quick look at the parts we got. So we've got the main circuit board with the lights in it. We have another light on a wire. We have some AP, KM and DM screws. We have 2 large stickers. And we have some cable tabs. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be connecting the cables up for that one. Going to be putting the lights into the rear light clusters, cable tabbing them, putting some stickers on the back, and then we're going to be mounting it to the vehicle. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is getting our cable, which is labeled number 10, with a little LED on the end. And we're going to be finding, I mean, this one is labeled number 10, but most of the time you just want to go by colours, and this is the blue and green cable. I'm just going to plug those together, just like that. We're then going to be, move the car around to get a better angle. Try changing the position of this camera so that hopefully you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So we've got 2 little holes here. This is for one of the cable tabs, and we're going to be running this cable here, and this LED is going to go and sit just where this hole is here. According to the picture, it just sits like that, but it can fit through the hole, so I'm not sure if the illustration is wrong. I'm going to put it how they say first of all, which is just sitting it there, and then we'll just cable tab that one. So this goes in just here, and then we'll be securing that with an AP screw. And just tidy up the rest of that cable there. Still not convinced that that is just going to sit there without moving around and floating around all over the place. Might need a bit of tape or something on there just to hold that in that position. That is how it says to put it. At no point does it say to put it through that hole. So next we're going to be moving on to this, and we need to take off this bumper we put on originally, and we just do that by pricing these little clips. So I'm just working my way along, just gently pulling out these clips whilst pulling on the rear of the bumper. There we go, and that's the rear bumper off. So we're going to put that to one side. Next we're going to be putting the lights into here. So I'm just going to move the car to one side a second. And bring in our mat just so we don't scratch up the back of the car. Now where we need to do this is put them in this way around with the cables going to the left. And they are just a push fit, lining up the LEDs with the holes. You don't want to force them, they might need a slight bit of bending just to get them to line up properly, but if you force them they'll probably break. So they are now in just like that. I haven't pushed them in all the way, I've used a little bit of pressure, but I haven't overly forced them. I'm sure if I do they will just break. So that's how they look. We're now going to be just tidying up these cables and putting in 3 cable clips, just here, here and here. And we're going to be securing those with the KM screws. So just putting these cable clips in, because we're going into metal, I am just dipping the screws into a bit of oil. It just makes it that much easier for them to go in. And that's now just the thing like that. We're now going to be getting our wide stickers and we're going to be placing them over the back of the lights here. And the second one just over like that. Making sure that the entire circuit board's nicely covered. So next step, we are going to be joining the cables together and we're going to be offering it up to the vehicle. So again, these do have numbers on them, but again, you just got to match up the colours. So we've got a red and green one, and we have the black and white one, just connected just like that. And then we are going to be placing this up to the vehicle. Before I do that though, I'm just going to tape that down, I think. I'm just going to put a bit of tape just on here. And that'll be enough just to hold the cable, keeping that LED in place, just in front of that hole there. So now we're just going to tuck these cables just in there, and we're placing that just on the back like that, and then we're going to be securing it to the back of the car. We're using 3 DM screws through these holes here. Again, a little dip of oil. Just ensuring these go in nice and tight. And then the last thing to do is replace the rear bumper. Just like that. And that is stage 92 complete. Thank you for visiting me in the workshop. I do hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more how the Delorean progresses or anything else that goes on in the workshop, please remember to hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. I'll see you around.